Hello, Lord Chancellor, and hi, David. Thank you guys for being here with it.
Good evening. Boa noite. Tudo bem, Brazil? Tudo bom?
Hello,
Tudo
Brazil.
bem. Hello.
Border of Portugal.
Is this
Yeah.
the first time, Greg, that you're talking to Brazil?
Yes.
It is?
It is.
Oh,
It is.
lucky me.
Yeah.
So we are a continental country. Have you been to here yet already?
No, I haven't actually. I've only been in South America. I've only been to Argentina.
Argentina, okay.
A lot of history in Brazil. A lot of history between Portugal and Brazil. And
Exactly.
I did a lot of study on Portugal. I lived there for about 2 years, so I got some understanding of Brazil secondhand through a bit of history, etc. What are the people like in Brazil? I hear they're completely different from everywhere else in the world.
David, you have any comments on that? You live here.
They are. They tend to be very living for the day, Greg. They enjoy the day and they don't think about tomorrow too much. I've found they're very they like the beach. They're relaxed. They're friendly and curious, but then they're a little. If they don't speak English and you don't speak Portuguese, they get a little intimidated by it, and they're naturally curious people. And I remember there's a lot of churches there. On every 3 or 4 blocks, there's a church, and you can hear them all inside there with really, really bright lights. I found lights because it gets dark at 6 o'clock in Brazil. Well, I was
Yes.
right on the equator. It's 6 o'clock dark and 6 o'clock light. So they're friendly, curious people, and it's an interesting history. They're a mixture of Europeans, and then there's a lot of African blood from the slave plantations too, and they're quite distinctive looking. If you go down the south, then you've got a lot of the European, like Santa Catarina in this area. A lot of the Germans and Italians settled there, and it's such a huge country. You go right from the north in Manaus, right down the very south to the Argentinian border, and it's quite different.
Yeah, just before you came into the talk, Greg, we were just talking and reflecting on how Brazil is. I think Brazil is a very blessed country. We have people from all over the world. I am very proud to be a Brazilian, and we tend to embrace a lot of people, and that's why I imagine that many love bombs I receive, and they go straight for you.
Nice.
A lot of people until now, and they relate on that. So people tend to be very sensitive to truth. And
Yeah, good. Well, I can bleat on for weeks on end about struggles.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to hear them.
No,
That's why I was laughing, because you were saying, people find him very nice and they like to hear about his struggles. I said, I was thinking, yeah, he does that. And he keeps you up till 3 in the morning. You get no sleep with this guy. If you ever talk to him, forget going to sleep early, because it just rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls into another.
So I was watching, and everyone was talking about this new age that we are going, and how we are having to behave on this new situation. And I see that people are very I don't know how to say, but how to put it, but they don't know where to look and who to trust.
Okay, well, I can maybe help there. In the end times new age changeover from any age, and the age is a long year, which is 2,143 years, 8 months, or 47 years, 8 months. So 2,150 years is generally about the time of a long year. So you've got 1 year, you've got a long year, 2,150, and then you've got 12 long years, which is the great year, which is about 26,000 years. And we're going through the transition between Pisces and Aquarius right now, which is the 2,150 year changeover. It may also be the great year changeover.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is very spiritual things happen to chosen people, and they're tasked with things to the death. And it's basically do or die all the way through. And you're given assistance, which is signs and symbols, and nature support and opportunity support, but you're also picked up by the government psychics